Today we're going to talk about HBO Max Dune Prophecy Season 1, Episode 1, which is directed by Anna Forster, who is known for movies such as Underworld Blood Wars, Source Code 2, and White House Down. The cast for Dune Prophecy is phenomenal. Emily Watson as Valia Harkonnen, Travis Fimmel as Desmond Hart, Mark Strong as Emperor Javico, Olivia Williams as Sister Tula Harkonnen. So what's happening in Episode 1? Well, Episode 1 takes place 10,000 years before the events of Dune, 10,000 years before the birth of Paul Atreides. In this time period, there's a war between thinking machines and humans. We have our first clue about why there's been a war between houses. In the war, House Atreides are branded as heroes for leading the people to victory, while House Harkonnen cowards for abandoning the war. Since House Harkonnen are labeled cowards, they're forced to live in desolation. Valia Harkonnen is convinced the history that was written about her family by the Atreides are all lies. She decided to break from her family's name and join the Sisterhood of Truthsayers. Rakella is the first Mother Superior, and the Sisterhood goals are to influence the great houses throughout the Imperium to govern the future. So what we see here is a dying Mother Superior who had a vision of Tiran Arafel. Tiran Arafel is a supposed great judgment against the Sisterhood. In this vision, there's a lot of foreshadowing happening for the second half of the episode. Mother Superior also looks at Valia instead of her own granddaughter to pretty much take charge of the Sisterhood. She believes her and Valia share the same vision for the future. Mother Superior tells her she would be the one who sees the burning truth and know. The next segment, we can see Valia is starting to warn the others about what Mother Superior's vision. She starts to devise a plan to put a Truthsayers in charge of the Imperium, but Dorothea, granddaughter of Mother Superior, is the complete opposite of Valia. She believes her grandmother's work was a mistake, and the Sisterhood should never rule the Imperium, but stick to its principles and help guide it. At this point, we see factions within the Sisterhood, as many followed Dorothea's vision and others followed Valia's vision. Dorothea and Valia are at battle about how the Sisterhood should move forward. Valia uses the voice to kill Dorothea and make sure her and Mother's superior vision come to pass. The next segment, we have an older Valia, who is now Mother Superior, and she's working on getting the Princess of the Emperor trained in ways of the truth sense. She believes the princess will be the one who leads the Imperium. The princess is being prepared to marry a 9-year-old Pruett Riches, but a twist happens when Desmond Hart returns from Arrakis, and he is the only survivor of his mission. Shortly after Desmond arrives, the Truthsayer Mother Kesha, who is assigned to the Emperor, starts having visions. In these visions, we see a rotten fruit that foreshadows a marriage gone bad, sandworms, and an angry princess. She then returns back to the Sisterhood and shares her concerns and doubts about the plan. She stays the night at the Sisterhood, and while she's gone, the marriage party is about to start. We see the same fruit from the vision in this marriage party, and Pruett Riches playing with a thinking machine which is supposed to be forbidden. It's a mild commotion about the boy and his thinking machine, and the Emperor, whose focus is on spice on Arrakis, decides to overlook the event to ensure he has his fleet through this arranged marriage. Him and Desmond are having a conversation, and in that conversation, the Emperor expresses how he disagrees with the marriage. The next segment is Desmond Hart talking to Pruett Riches, who is playing with his thinking machine again, and Pruett is asking Desmond if he's a real soldier. Why aren't you at battle? Desmond, whose intentions are still unclear, decided to use his unknown power to kill Pruett Riches, and in the same instant Mother Kesha, who is not even on the same world, dies in the same manner as Pruett Riches. After witnessing this, Valia believes this is the burning sign Mother Superior Rakella spoke of on her dying bed. The scene ends with Valia saying, "I see Mother." Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video and please consider subscribing. I'll see you on the next one.